Righto. So we have more Football Manager. I had a really odd dream. I was dreaming like I was visiting Bilbao of all places. I've never even been to Spain at all. I was visiting Bilbao, traveling with like a group of people, and we were like invited to their stadium, like Athletic Club's stadium, and we got to like walk around during a match day for some reason. We got to like walk around on the pitch with all the players and like staff members and stuff. It was really strange. But like one of the people that I traveled with, were like talking about we were going to the stadium and they were doing like huge renovations somehow while still having an absolutely fully packed stadium. I don't know how that worked. But they were doing the renovations, and when we got closer to it, like the group, one of the people I was traveling with called it the San Mames, and I got so annoyed I woke up. And yeah, that's how it is, I guess. When you know like how it kind of is supposed to be pronounced, and then someone absolutely butchers it, you get annoyed. Apparently annoyed enough to manage to wake up. Anyway, let's hop into the game, shall we? Right, we have a game coming up. A friendly against Volkmashausen. They are also... Are we only playing teams in the... Wasn't the last team we also played also in the Bremen Liga, weren't they? I can't remember. I have to check. No. Niedersachsen. Okay. Shows what I remember. But we're playing another team in the Oberliga. Amateur team, so we shouldn't have any troubles actually winning this time, but I guess we'll see. I can't play my my promising right wing back because he's apparently been called up to play for the first team on the same day, which is I mean, great for him. But that means I have to find someone else to cover right wing back. I guess Kretschmer, unless we want to throw in one of the youngsters, but I'm not sure. Because the star ratings on the squad screen is absolutely lying. Because, yeah, I think they might be, they're like the youth players. Star ratings might be relative to my team. But my teams, like my players, my actual players, their star ratings might be relative to the first team. So I'm probably seeing some odd numbers, let's just say. Oh, nice. We have someone who wants to take our one of our young goalkeepers on loan. Possibly out. So we'll start in... Yeah, the guy I would have wanted to start after him was... he's also injured and he's out for a month. Do we just go with Ulbricht and keep having Bodje on the bench to jump in? Can try out how Ulbricht does, I guess, and then we'll bring. It was one other the youngsters that actually could play a little bit. No. No. We could try Palapis. That's a fantastic name. Noah Palapis. Definitely not how it's pronounced, but let's bring him as well. And let's keep everyone else. We'll have the same starting 11. Might want to bring one of my other actual players, one of the second team players, rather than more under 19s. Yabo actually saved us from losing last game, so I think that should be sort of rewarded, I guess. Appe was the only right only player, so he will play on the right. Let's bring Ado out, and we'll bring Appe and Frese. Give them some game time. And the rest should be fine, I think. Unless we want to bring some of the other... unless we want to bring some of the other players who are going to be playing for us, rather than more under 19s. Maybe it was... Kauski was one of the... Please. Yeah, so... I'll bring him. That should be fine. Let's go with that. Is he... Okay, I'm not allowed to look at the full details yet. I guess we'll check later to see if Moreira actually played. I hope he does, otherwise it's a little bit of a waste for him to be sitting on the bench for the first team friendly. Gave me a selection headache. Basically the default. Let's see if we still have flickering on 2D. No. Let's also do the highlighting of our spine so I can see them. And let's see if we actually have something going on in this game. Okay, so in build-up, Marie is actually floating really far out. Okay, that's not too shabby. Yeah. Oh well, that's not too bad. And I'm liking that I'm seeing the wingbacks. They feel like they are actually holding the width more. We'll see. Oh, that's a spicy pass, wasn't it? And cut back. Thank you. Nice. Nice. That's more like what I want to see from Banks, driving forward and cutting it back, rather than shooting from as soon as he gets into the opposing half. That was nice. And then we have Marie and Jovanovic following up, which isn't too bad. They're a little slow, but it was a pretty quick counter, so can't really complain too much. I want to see a little bit more how our shape looks when we have the ball, because it's been fairly quick attacks. Okay, so yeah, I'm kind of seeing what I want to see here. Like, for some reason we have been unticked. I would like to keep seeing them. But yeah, Marie is staying more centrally. I'm assuming it's because Jovanovic is pushing up much further. That also means Marie drops down and becomes like really the, what's it called? Something. He becomes part of that. Like, it becomes like basically an attacking pivot. Ooh, nice one. Perfectly executed, exactly the way I wanted it to, because that was absolutely my plans. Wall passing it off the post, just like in training, just like we practiced. Probably. Yeah, I think our shape is looking a lot more the way I would like it to. We are also seeing more movement around the middle. I haven't seen much of our wide center backs pushing up. And I also haven't seen much of our wing backs on the ball, but that's because we have mostly, it feels like we've been, we have been attacking quickly, we've been countering more than we have been holding the ball. We're actually a third of the possession against the team in the lower division. I'm assuming that's because they are holding the ball far back. Can we see? No. Let's see where they are actually holding the ball, because it seemed like they had possession very far back and on the wing. Yeah. So that's the that would be our left wing. Marie is not pushing up and pressuring, which isn't surprising. Since he's an enganche, they don't really do pushing onto players in defense, and yeah, like all of their passes are out on the right. Where are ours? How are we looking? Right, you can't actually filter passes, because I would like to see our longer passes, because it seems like we have played maybe mostly medium and long passes. There's not a lot of keeping the ball, which I guess is fine. Again, that's just how I like the ideal way of playing. That's when we are much better than the opponent. So if we aren't better than the opponent, or if they have the ball more, then naturally it would be encouraging for our players to instead go for more counterattacks. It's important preseason work. Keep going. Work. We'll see then. And I might swap over to comprehensive maybe for the next match, because I'm not seeing a ton of what I want to see, which is how we play normally. Yeah, this is what I want to see. That, exactly that. The centre back moving up and being supporting really well, playing the ball in. Banks hasn't actually taken any silly shots that I've seen so far, which is very encouraging after shooting like 94 times from the halfway line last game. Okay. That's not too bad. Would have preferred that game to anything. Oh, come on. Okay, good. The worst position to be in, opposing throw-in our half. Always scary. They still are dominating possession, aren't they? Yeah. We have clawed a little bit back, but we will now make our changes. Because it's been about 65 minutes. Which means wholesale changes. And Bodje. We'll see how Hoffman can do off the bench in that enganche role. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm not sure if I will keep it. Give me a reason to pick you when the season starts. Hopefully can keep up the fairly good play we've had so far. I'm not sure if he needed to cross that one. But again, like how the players are represented in the game as dots. Again, not sure he needed to cross that one. He did have a bit of support. Does indeed. Yeah, it's when trying to see how your shape looks. It's, for me at least, and I'm assuming for many others, it's easier to see when you have these dots. You have like a perfect 2D view. It's basically like looking at a what's it called? A tactics board. You can see exactly where everyone is, which is a lot harder in the 3D view, which is probably what I'll be using most of the time. And this is where I would prefer for the player to jump properly. But I'm assuming it's because we have an enganche there, they're not really supposed to be pressing a lot. Please follow the play. Well, not bad by Von Knebel, which is a brilliant name. I really like the name. I hope he plays well for us, so he plays a lot. And see, now that we have tons of players in the penalty area, that's when we should cross the ball. That and logo symbol t-shirt. Yeah. Like it's it's a good looking game, to be honest, just for the, even at like 2D. It's not super pretty, but it works. And spicy pass. Not sure I like that. Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's what I like to see. Wasn't the best of passes at the start, just giving the ball away. But this one, it's a really well-timed pass, actually. And nice done. Nice finish. Nice finish. But yeah, we can absolutely see they're pretty much targeting our left side. We have a penalty, really? Okay, let's see. Van Knebel, can he score from the spot? No. He tried the bank's post pass. Forgot there was no one else there. Oh, okay. And forward. Forward, please. You have him. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. Whew. Yeah, we're actually playing a lot better, I feel, in this game. Maybe it's because the team we're facing is worse. But I feel in general we're playing better. And cross. No, we don't cross when we have a bunch of center backs in the box. We cross when we have like shorter strikers or attacking midfielders. That's an interesting strategy. I'm not sure it's working out for us. Yeah, it was a pretty good game, actually. Well, result-wise, I would like to see us have a little bit more of the ball, but we did take over more in the second half. It's a little bit of a shame that you can't like hover over and see how many passes there were in each part, but I should be able to see now. Teams, right? Yeah. I want to see where how our passes were. Like, we are still finding a fair amount of passes into the middle, which is great. I also want to see how many long passes we played. Not too many, actually. It looked far more. But we are passing it fairly long, to be honest. Well, relatively often in comparison to what I expected, to be honest. But yeah, that was a more encouraging result. Let's have a peek at our average positions. It's nice that our the anchor is actually dropping in beside the centre backs. And we can see that Marie is slightly more central compared to Jovanovic. I'm again assuming that that's because Jovanovic is actually pushing up further, so Marie is being pushed into the middle. That ball, we don't need that one. And yeah, this makes sense that we're more pushed over to the left side because they literally had the ball there all the time. See how our substitutes were doing. I still find it interesting that we are way wider in out of possession than we are in possession. You'd think it would be the opposite. Well, we are seeing some encouraging signs. Bit of a shame that von Knebel managed to miss a penalty, but got away with that. No, it didn't. Good for a preseason match. It was. We won. We won, and that is... well, in the end, that's the important part. Let's also have a peek to see if Moreira actually played for the first team. Not particularly interested in how they did. I just want to see if he played. And not from the start. He did come on in at halftime, I think. Well, that's good. For who? Sinani, isn't he an attacking player? He came on at right wing, okay. I mean, someone has to play there, but I'm not sure if I personally would like my wing back to be playing a winger. Domination, indeed, except for in possession. Zielinski to Man City, really? Interesting. Oh, right. That reminded me, I need to once again limit FM on my CPU because I forgot to do that before. Not that one. Okay. How annoying. There we go. Okay. Let's move on. Top player. Scott Banks is actually in there. Interesting. Nicolas Oliveira. A big wing back. Ooh. I do like myself a big wing back. It's another very nice weapon to have. We only have those two friendlies, right? And then we start our league season. And we started with a home derby against Hamburg. Nice. Are we... I would like the director of football to actually do a little bit of his job. I don't know what he's doing currently, but I would like him to bring in some actual staff, like, you know, a coach, some analysts, maybe a scout or two, so we can actually scout our opponents. But most importantly, at least a physio, so I can be told when players get injured. That would be lovely. Okay, we have some people who would like to become the assistant manager. Let's see. He likes to play attacking football. That's what we want. He also is good at working with young players. He's not very good at anything else, well, except for being very disciplined. So, but that's something. Cautious? No. Let's just do this quickly. Balanced. 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 Cautious? No. Adventurous? A fitness assistant manager. We could do with that. And then it was it Lars Simon? Lars Simon. Right. He's kind of terrible. Well, they all are really. But Marco Kempfer, if he could take the fitness coaching, I could take the rest. At least until we can get another coach in. Fabian Boll is basically this. What's him? Balanced. I think we'll go with Fabian Boll. Can I tell the... apparently not allowed to tell the director of football to deal with it. Let's also check the balanced guys to see if they are actually decent. Alright, I forgot to check. Alright, he's okay with pressing. He's okay with pressing, which is good, because that's what we do. And he was cautious. Let's go with Fabian Boll. Purchase sign, can I leave it to... No, so I can't actually leave that negotiating to the director of football. So I'll have to negotiate that one myself. I mean, I guess. Let's just see what we can... how far we can knock down this offer to. Because I don't want to give him 30% raise when we get promoted. Please stop. I'll remove and exclude now. 950, surely. Okay. So we're getting our assistant manager in. Hopefully. And I don't have to do everything. And I can actually have someone to give me advice, which is nice. Need confirmation that some Pauli players will make available for under 19s. Well, the under 19s managers, maybe, or the under 19s players, I guess. Of my players, let's see. The Haba is no longer injured, so he might get some playtime, maybe. Let's make them available for 45 minutes. I really don't like how it jumps up. Who else? Who else? House, maybe? Could need a 45. They also have another 30 players, so... Staff numbers. Okay, let's see what do you want? Tochan should be placed on a transfer list. I mean, he is my starting left wing back. I kind of want to keep him. And I mean, everyone's on like a 1-year contract, so... no, I don't want to transfer list them. If they leave on a free, that's not my problem, I feel. Consider asking the board to allow us to hire a set-piece coach. And how about no? We really don't need a set-piece coach. We are in the 4th division. We don't need the specific set pieces. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Change every single player. Okay. Sounds reasonable, doesn't it? We'll see. We might change a few players. Or do... let's have a look at the calendar. Yeah, let's have let's change maybe all of the most of the players, so we have a few new fresh players playing for this friendly versus Neumünster, and then for the last friendly before the season starts, we will probably go with our first team, the ones that are likely to be starting, so they are as ready as possible for when we go up against Hamburg. I feel like that would be the logical thing to do. Bonuses? Really? That's my job? Just go with normal. Confirm. They can have normal bonuses. I don't know if they need any higher or anything. We're probably just gonna be sat mid-table most of the season anyways. That's what I feel is most likely to happen, at least. Any interesting friendlies? No, there are 4 million of them, so we're not going to look at that. Right. And squad. Let us actually clear our entire team selection, and then we will do the filtering. Jendese with Alos on the bench. Let us start up. Let's give Rinal a run out, and I guess Frese. And then we can have Yeboah can play on the not that one, on the right side with Scheller and Ado, I guess. Okay, right-sided. Let's give Da Silva Moreira, because he can play. He's not too tired, which is great. Well, on the left, we'll start dealing with Turchan on the bench. Kankowski and Kauschke, I guess, with Mende and who are the other ones? I've forgotten. Jessen, I guess. So Jessen can come in and play the Segundo Avalanche role. Okay, and then we go with the attacking midfielders. Our second striker. Let's start with von Knebel and Jaraus. Who was the other one? Agbajes. Of course, Agbajes would play. Agbaje with Clausen and Jaraus. And then let's see our strikers. Oh great, more injuries. Luckily not mine. I think I would probably start with Ulbricht, because he did play better than Posselt did. So Posselt will start, and Podge can come off the bench, and then we'll add some versatile players like Merke. We can bring bench, because he's bench, and let's bring Steven. There we go. Man, Finland with like 70 players is really too much. It's too much. It's our first look at Agbaje actually, which probably isn't great, since he's supposed to be one of our regular starters in the second team. Oh yeah, and I did set up all of the individual trainings. Kauski is not supposed to be playing out here. There we go. I remember how things work. Good thing I looked, because having my wingback play in the middle and my attacking defensive midfielder playing as the wingback would have been a little bit odd, I think. But the rest looks fine. Takeovers aren't aligned with his standard of flair. Oh well. Oh well. Get over it. Get over it. Should be winning this comfortably. Wait, did that flicker? I hope it didn't. Yes, it did. Damn it. I wonder if that is because I now... okay, let's see if I give it back the... If I give FM back the core I took away, will it stop flickering? Because that would be slightly annoying if that's the issue. Okay, it's not flickering. That is a little bit annoying. Go back. And yeah. So yeah, it stopped flickering when I gave it back the core that I didn't want it to use. I wonder why that only happens in 2D though. That's really weird. Oh, they're playing with a back 3 as well, are they? And I'm using the back 4. The back 4 tactic. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're better off with this one currently anyways. Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't want to keep like taking away and giving back cores for FM to be using, CPU cores. So I might just have to stop using 2D. Oh, well done bouncing the ball around. Yeah, as long as we can see that our formation is working the way I want it to, then we can just stop using the 2D view. But it's just a little bit annoying. Again, they're pushing the play out onto their right side, our left. I wonder if that's something we're gonna keep seeing, that the opponents are playing more and more onto our left side because we have theoretically fewer players there. I wonder if we can do anything about that. And why? There we go. Nice. Oh. Ooh. Shame. Well, I'm getting to that ball though. Are we once more losing the possession battle against the lower league team? Yeah, we are. Are we playing against a police team? Interesting. Okay. We are... The defense is giving the ball away a little bit too much for my liking, and we are, of course, not having the ball much in the first place, so giving it away is a bad idea. But again, we're seeing them playing out onto our right, or our left. So what I'm going to do is... I'm going to try and show the... I'm going to try and move the play over to their left, our right, because we have more players there. We'll see how that works. I'm not sure it will, but if we can have at least their right-sided centre back, their right-sided defensive midfielder, and their central defender, if we show them onto their left foot, theoretically we should cut them off towards their or from their right wing back, forcing them to play over to the other side where we have more aggressive players in defense. Because our Enganche is not really a defensively hard-working player, or the role isn't very hard-working. So the theory is that we will have them play over to the other side. We can also ask to tight mark their wing back. Not that one. Sika. And okay. Let's see if that does anything. We'll see. To the dressing room. I want to see an improvement. Kauski, please. Get on with it. And immediately they play out to the right side. But yeah, that we saw immediately there that the striker, when he put pressure on the right-sided centre back, he moved out, basically curved his run to show him into the middle, away from the right side where they have been really pushing play, which is what I wanted. Let's see, and hopefully that keeps happening. We'll see. We'll see. At least early on it looks the way I want it to. Oh, nice. That's a good cross. That's a good cross. And of course, all the highlights we see are from our corners, not really helpful in trying to see where we are moving the opponents, or if we are moving the opponents. Not the best shot, I have to say. And then a goal kick. Okay, let's see now. Okay, no, we still win the ball. I mean, that's not too bad that we have the ball. We kind of want to have the ball, but it makes it difficult to see how we're playing defensively. Oh, okay. Ambitious. Yeah, it's been all set pieces so far. Because I do want to see how we are playing on defense, I'm going to hop over to comprehensive for a little bit. Nice. And out wide. Come on. There we go. and maybe not take that shot. Oh well. Oh well. Felt like I could have looked for a cutback. And again, it's all set pieces. At least I can see how we're doing on attacking set pieces, but oh, good try. Well, not much at all, apparently. Right. I can see now what that little passage did show why the opponents are forcing the play out wide so much, or out to the right hand side. Because our enganche is positioned centrally from the start, they like this entire area is just open, so they just play in there. Okay, not bad. That's a decent ball, actually. And nice cutback. Ah, yeah, it was a good ball. The teammate just missed the ball. Ah, it was a good. That's a good attempt, though. Yeah, Moreira did a good job driving it. Nice. Deserved assist as well. Deserved. Yeah, Moreira's been playing really well. And yeah, that's a pretty decent cross, actually. So that's what I want to see more of when we like on the second ball off corners, instead of just small passes, short passes around the box and then centre back to centre back for a long shot. Cross the ball again. It's okay. You're allowed to. But yeah, our enganche is way. I mean, he's way central. That's because I told him to be. But that leaves the entire area to the right for the opponent, completely open for him to for them to just play the ball in. I guess that's why the ball ends up out there all the time. Wonder if we can do anything about that. Was a decent early cross, actually. I think it was offside though. Yeah. Let's make our changes though. Let's make our changes so we don't. Oh, I should have checked how the youngsters were actually doing. What was it? There we go. Because yeah, now we have a centre back who is a little bit tired. He'll be fine. He's young. He'll recover in 4 minutes, I was about to say, but not really. Probably a little bit longer, but for this bit, I'm going to move. There we go. I'm gonna move Jaraus out, and then we'll see what happens. Because what I would like to happen is when Jessen moves up, I want Jaraus to move in. If he doesn't, this doesn't work. Let's see if we can also have Tochan mark right wing back. And do we want him to mark? Yeah, let's have him mark tighter. This is gonna put a lot more pressure on one of the youngsters, the one that's tired, just to make sure he has a lot of work to do. Let's pump our fists and say that they should try and make things happen. Confirm. Let's see what happens. We get a corner of a free kick. Right. That's a start. Nice. Oh, one of the youngsters again. A young centre-back this time. Of a second ball or a loose ball. Nice. Nice. Let's also have a peek at Javaus and see how he does. Yeah, we're doing a little bit better of a job closing down that specific area. But where is he going now? We are leaving the... yeah, this central player is getting a little bit more space. Which I wouldn't say is a great thing. Oh no, come on. Good challenge. Good challenge. It's your boy again. Okay, that was certainly an attempt. Okay, nice. And... kind of worked, but he did have an opportunity to play the ball forward there. Instead of playing it out wide. I forgot who did it. I think it was a striker. Was it Clausen? One of them. He had the opportunity to play the ball forward, but he went wide instead. And cross. Right, nice. Ah, shame. That's more like it. Yeah, and immediately off the goal kick we see Jaraus is covering the area that what was his name? The Enganchin for the first half. The way he didn't. What was his name? I should start learning the names of the players on my team. Other than the ones that score. What was his name? Agbaje. Noah Agbaje. Oh, that's a decent play though. Yeah, and centre back dribble. Immediately off a corner. Again, right. And nice cross. Ah. That was a pretty decent pass, actually. I thought it was gonna be worse. I think it was offside. Yeah. Oh, and Bodje's faster. Maybe not. Maybe not that fast. Okay, so Jaros is still being pushed more into the middle. by Jessen when he pushes up, which is good. That is what I want to see. He's not being pushed out wider. So that's good. Offside again. Bodge it. So maybe we'll do that. We'll change that to have the enganche be more towards the side. And see if that stops the opponent from constantly playing out towards that side. And we'll just leave that one for the start. That was not very good. That was not very good. Yeah. And Yabo had been playing well up until that point, and then it's a little bit of a sloppy pass. Nice quick passes. Nice quick passes. That's what we like to see. And the good ball over the top. Go back. Perfect. Perfect. That is exactly the point of setting up like this. Like, we have so many players centrally. So even if they have also a ton of players centrally, we kind of still always have someone free. And then the ball over the top and the 2 versus 1 basically. Like, there's not much to say about that. Not much that the opponent can do at that point. It's all down to if we can actually execute, which we did, which is nice. Nice yellow card immediately. Are we done, ref? We're 4.5 minutes into 3 minutes of added time. Thank you. It's a friendly, mate. It's a friendly. So again, in the second half, we had more of the ball. But we're still losing the possession battle. Let's peek at how we did. Where our yeah, the enganche and the segundo avalanche are way closer, I feel. Check the starting 11. Maybe not. They're very close both at the times. But I feel like they're more central, oddly enough, with the substitutes. Maybe we played more towards the right in the second half. But it felt like we were doing better in general in the second half as well. And especially I feel the substitutes really did play better, which isn't exactly surprising, considering. See, and yeah, like, it is pretty obvious. Probably should have noticed earlier. But with Enganche being more central, can I see? I can't. Not easily, but like the opposing heat map is basically, I mean, it's if I was good at anything, I could probably, well, can I do heat map both? Not great, but like, it's fairly obvious. I'm fairly sure that If the pop-up can go away, please, that would be great. Thank you. Like here, like this area is basically all the opponents from the heat map, and that's where my Enganche isn't. So let's see. Also, where did they like? Yeah, I mean they did play around more. If we go for like 65, because that's when I made my changes. Yeah, there's a far fewer passes on the right side, more on the left side somehow. But where they are getting more passes in general, I feel like is this central area, which of course is this is of course where the Enganche would have cut them off by basically standing in the central circle. Let's swap the... See, before 65. Yeah, kind of. Like this is where they had more passes. Come on, 65. Right. Yeah, so it's like right at the edge of the center circle. So yeah, in comparison, it's like a 25 minutes versus 65, and they had a higher concentration of passes there. So I guess the question is, where would we like to have? Where would we like the opponent to have the ball more? Center circle or out on the wing? Very encouraging indeed. Let's make them. Let's encourage everyone. But we really need to work on holding the ball a little bit better. Let's see. So for the last friendly, we will try to have the Enganche start out slightly wider, and we'll see. Why do they have high injury risk? If I could be allowed to see that. I'm not. So I'm not allowed to see specifically the players that have high risk. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, high risk because of heavy match load, is that it? Yeah, we need like we need staff. We need staff. Are we doing anything? Just the assistant manager that I'm bringing in. Okay. Okay. It would be lovely if the director of football could actually bring in some staff. Mac have made offers. This is not mine. Why am I dealing with this? Excuse me? The director of football is supposed to deal with all of this. Why am I doing it? Yeah, like... Leave to director of football? This is not my job, what the hell? Again, this is not up to me. Why am I being given all of these things? They made offers. Yeah, can the director of football deal with that? Because that's literally his only job. Otherwise, why do I have one? Like, I'm apparently not supposed to have one at all. I'm not actually allowed to have a director of football. But what's the point of having him, bad as he is, if he's not there to actually negotiate the transfers? What does that mean? The exclamation mark. Is it the offer made? Let's see if I continue, because this might have made I've confirmed the transfer on behalf of the management. Well, great job. Can you do your actual job now? This might make the entire save way different than I had imagined, or I had thought of it. Oh, wait, we're bringing him back. He was here before. He was. He's already been an assistant manager here. Did he play for St. Pauli as well? He did. Oh, brilliant. Welcome back. Hope you can actually be kind of useful. See what will we set him to do. What are you good at? Possession technical. Okay, you can deal with possession. Probably want him to be helping me with the things that are heavy load. Anyway. Bloody hell, he may as well help the goalkeeping coach, because he's having to do way more way more work than he probably should be. But I would like the director of football to actually do anything, and he's not negotiating the loan offers that have come in, which literally according to the the only thing I'm supposed to do is finalizing signings. That's it. The rest is supposed to be up to the director of football, but he's not doing anything at all. I wonder if that's because he's not actually the director of football for the club, but rather for my specific team. So he's not actually allowed to, maybe. Let's take control of everything, and then we will immediately delegate it out again. I probably should actually confirm, and then we will delegate it again and see. Confirm. Because could I actually? No, I can't. Maybe I could probably. I could leave it to the assistant manager. But we'll see. Let's continue. If he still hasn't negotiated anything before the next match, I'll just move the responsibilities over to the assistant manager. Hopefully can build a successful working relationship. Yes, let's do that. Because I'm assuming he's not going to... It doesn't feel like he's going to start negotiating, which is very annoying. Yeah, we can continue with... Okay, now I'm seeing some lag or stuttering in the OBS preview, which is most likely because of FM using all of the computing power. Guess I'll just shut up until we're done, so we can hopefully, because I've seen how this... I don't know why I'm talking. Okay. Now it should not be lagging anymore, but yeah, what I have seen before from FM streams where the game has been allowed to run on all cores. It's basically that it lags, it lags the entire PC, and the stream starts cutting out, which I would rather not happen. So I guess we're done with 2D. Because I also don't want the flickers. Yeah, we'll see a little bit how what players we can throw in. Wonder if we have to take into consideration other. Okay. Monkey's injured again. Bro. Okay, so the director of football is actually... He's actually doing the job. Awesome. I don't have to change anything. Good. Phew. Huh. Okay. Not being part of the club's plans is a very interesting way of saying probably my starter. But yeah. Oh wait, that's the other director of football. Not mine. Right, and hang on. So the others. Who else was it? During? Okay, he is the same player, sale handling by me. Yeah, I don't understand exactly how this works. But apparently now the first team director of football is negotiating. At least he's semi-good at it. But yeah. And again, I'm hoping that the director of football will actually take over that negotiation. It's interesting that he has now been accepting all offers because they're not part of the plans of the club, which, I mean, for the first team, I guess. But why is it that my director of football is not doing that? I don't understand. Like, logically, it should be the director of football that I have for my team, because it's my team, basically. But yeah, I would like to see him bring in some staff too. I don't know, maybe it's something that he's... and again, not my job. We'll leave it. Okay, so... This was accepted? Yeah, so... I'm being given the option to negotiate it, but then it's being handled by the director of football. Maybe not mine, but maybe it's the first team one, but it's better than me having to do it. I having to do it? I know words, probably. Okay, so the first team, Alos, J.League, which is I might have to let him go because I can't pronounce his name. And then we have Menke, Schella, and Staugård. And Günther with Da Silva Moreira on the bench. I forgot the central defender on the bench. We will have up Rinalen Frese. You're gonna have to keep an eye on the Adoyeboa. The star ratings I know are very different. Like he was 1.5 and then 5. Now he's 1-1. Interesting, I must say. Let's check the left wing backs. You have Durchan and Düring. There, and then we have our defensive midfielders with Sven Mende and Jovanovic, with Kankowski and Jessen. Attacking midfielders. Right, and I have to actually include right side. Came home. Hello. Welcome. Scott Banks. And start with Max Marie, and then we will swap in Agbaje. Bench von Knebel and Noah Agbaje. Strikers. Let's go with Ulbricht and Posselt. Right. Let's bring Ketchma. Let's bring Merke. And once again, we'll bring Bench on the bench. And Mbodje. There we go. And we'll see how the if we can keep the opposing team from playing through the left side of the team this time. They seem to be playing with a back three again. So we'll see. We'll see. We need to win this match. Build the habit. And off of 2D because it doesn't work. Okay. Oh, please, Scott Banks. Please, Scott Banks. See if he's learned from his last game. Yeah. Like, I feel like for the first game he probably would have turned inside a little bit and taken the shot from, well, halfway line. So that's better. He does seem to be wanting to run with the ball a lot, though. Not really playing with his teammates. Well, interesting, yeah. Little maneuver. Please don't shoot. Okay, perfect. That's what we want to see. And got back. Nice. Nice. Okay. I honestly thought that Scott Banks would shoot this one as well. Yeah, that worked well. A goal is a goal is a goal. Let's see if I can... Okay, nope. I'm not allowed to. Nice tackle. No, did he injure himself? Surely not. No. Please tell me that my star player didn't manage to hurt himself while slide tackling in the last friendly before the start of the season. You're Thai. Look at Thailand. We can have a look at Thailand. Can have a look after the game. I'm not sure if we can see much because of the skin that I use. It doesn't really show any attributes, and I'm first season I haven't done any scouting because we don't have any scouts, so we can't really see much. But we can have a look. All right. So that's the center back that is worst at the ball, worst with the ball at his feet in the club, and he just absolutely hammers a thunderbuster from outside the penalty area. Okay. Okay. That wasn't the most necessary clearance in history, but I guess it'll do. Okay. Yeah. Throw-ins, I swear. It's always the opponent's throw-ins as well. It's never mine. Like, why is no one's covering the back post? And that is actually the first bicycle kick goal I see ever playing Football Manager. And it's of course a 5th division team scoring against me. Typical. Typical. I'm starting to think that maybe it's not like the enganche constantly. Oh, okay. It's my defensive player scoring all the goals. 2 center backs and the defensive midfielder anchor, right? Not gonna complain. It was a nice goal as well. Wonderful. It might be like I was saying, it might not be the role. The enganche is not getting into the positions in attack that I want. Because jeez, we did see more of them getting to the correct positions, if you will, in the last match when Max Marie didn't play. So it might just be him. Nice double block. Maybe not Rebel, please. Oh no. More throw-ins. And goalkeeper out flapping. At least they can't shoot. Which is something. Please don't clear it. Okay. Thank you. Nice. And back. There we go. I feel like we're holding on to the ball a little bit better in this game as well, compared to last 2. There we go. Not sure we needed that far of a back pass, but oh, nice ball. Nice run. Nice, very nice. And again, the beauty of an assist from the centre back who cannot pass the ball, actually. Like, how does he spot that? He's not good with the ball. Yeah. Oh well. And end highlight. No highlight from the throw-in, please. Damn it. Okay, we're good. How are we doing? Are we... Okay, so we are having more possession in this game than we have in the last two, which is good. I mean, we should. Again, we're playing a 5th tier team, I'm assuming that, at least. Who are we playing? Oldenburger. Sounds like a 5th division team. Based on nothing at all. Yeah, that's the one we want to see. We'll probably have probably take Banks off since he is injured. Let's stick with that. Happy with how we've dominated possession so far. Please continue having the ball a lot. Nice, good run, good pass in behind. Go back. Nope. Okay. Yeah, no highlights from my throw-ins. Of course not. And Jovanovic. Oh, that was a whipped cross and a half from someone with no left foot. I'm assuming we're not having as much of the ball centrally because they have actually 3 central midfielders. Oh great, run into each other. Awesome. At least they can't play the ball through us. Okay. I mean, that's certainly something to do. Just loft it across the entire pitch. Please hold on to the ball. No, we're just gonna Brexit ball it. My left wing back was offside somehow from a pass from a centre back well into our own half. And play it across. Come on, play it across, dude. Ah, he had Ulbricht right there. It was 4-1 against a lower league team in a friendly, but come on. We have to get into the correct habits in pre-season. Bring the ball down, maybe? Okay. Okay. That actually worked. No, it was offside. Okay. If that would have worked, a terrible back pass behind the player when we are sprinting forward. If that had worked, that would have been ridiculous. Yeah, it was a tiny fraction offside. I think it was offside on the second ball as well. Uruguay's taking free kicks, what? Really? And we couldn't get another Stowgård Thunder Bastard, I guess. Maybe it's limited to one per 90. I always know one per season. I would like to see that when the league actually starts. Just thumping the ball home from outside the box. Maybe in the... I was volley passing it as well. What the hell? What the hell? Oh. Okay. Play the ball, dude. Don't just run into opponents. Come on. Come on. Okay. I mean, I guess I learned the lesson. Don't dribble into opponents, just hoof it across the entire pitch. And drive? No. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Okay. That works. That works. That was well done by Jovanovic. Making a good run. We like the good runs. I don't like that they get there's a highlight immediately after we score. That's fine. Let's make our changes. So we're good and fresh for the start of the season. So we are good and fresh. No, not from Knebel. There we go. From Knebel will have to stay unless he gets injured. I hope not. Give me a reason to pick you. We're seeing basically what we want to see, so let's go back down to extended. We don't need to see everything anymore. Okay, and come on. Really? We had a, what, 3 versus 1 in the middle and we decide to shoot from outside the box? Really? Oh. Oh. But what we're not seeing from the opponent is they don't have a ton of the ball on their right side. Probably because we have moved our Enganche out more towards the side. Oh, that's a body pass, isn't it? And whip it. Ooh. Okay. And nice. Well done, winning the ball back. That wasn't great. That wasn't great. Right. Oh, cheeky back header, really. Oh, no. Come on. Come on. 1 versus 4 and he just brings the ball with him with his neck. Again, what's with the body passes? All knee height. There we go. There we go. Got a lot more of the ball. That might be just because they didn't want to have the ball. Yeah, we played really well. We played really well. Let's give them a nice one. Let's give them a nice one. Okay, let's see. What was it? Thailand. So it's just, alright. It's very early in the first season, so not much will have changed. Was there anything specific you would like to see? Game at home if you're still around. Man, there are some players that I would love to bring in because they're pretty darn good. But yeah. I wonder if Philip Koller would like to... It'll be Philip Koller. Was he born in Germany? He was. So maybe he's a Holler. Probably. Doesn't sound very... like a very Thai name. And there are a fair few mixed. But yeah, there are some really neat players in the Thai team. Muanta is good. Sonkrasin, Chanatip, of course. He's a neat dribbly boy when he's not injured, of course. Supachok, Sarachat, he's also good. Yeah, if you had anything specific you wanted to look, just let me know. Chanatip, yeah. Like, yeah, you can't really see much. But, yeah. Having seen him play, he's really fun to watch play. Yeah, I can't really see much in terms of attributes or anything. And like I said, we're about a month into the save, so not much will have changed. They're all still at the clubs they started out at. So yeah, I think Thailand's one of the teams that I mean, I don't see it too often, but maybe they'll find some nice young players coming up, some new regions. We can have Thailand go far in the like World Cups and stuff. I always like the minnows, the smaller teams, the ones that you don't really expect, like Thailand going further in international tournaments. That's always fun. Let's see if our director of football, he is handling most of it. He's supposed to. We'll see if he manages to do all of it. Wait, we have analysis, because we finally have actually a staff member. Interesting. That's brilliant. Should be doing more strength training. Really? Are we not? I mean, we haven't really been able to do much physical training. What with our right, and we can't do match reviews either. And we can't rest either, can we? We can't. Oh, recovery, no. Yeah, we can't do much. Because of our schedule. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. More strength training. It's just been me. Do Jacob suits up Bell? Is that one player? Shoot Jacob. Suits up. If there's anything suits up, we'll probably bring up the result. Ah, there we go. A Spurs player. And former Chelsea. Oh boy. Is he, he is. So he's part Thai. Yeah, coming through at a Premier League team, that's it's gonna be helpful for him. Should hopefully get some good game time, or at least some good training. Just Thai. Let's see. Let's have a peek if we can't. See, are Thai players counted as non-EU? They are. That's a shame. But yeah, maybe he'll be. He's loneless, so maybe they want to make sure he develops as he should. Maybe. See, he's not negotiated the others or accepted them. He's a little bit slow on the uptake, this director of football of ours. See, we might actually lose a bunch of players before the season even starts. Have our... Wait. My Sagbaji is first somewhere. Where is he first? Oh no. Has it really reset some? Why is everyone here? Knebel should not be here. Jessen should not be here. Jovanovic and Kankowski should not be here. Or Kauske. Clausen was... He should be here. No, he shouldn't be here. Game, why are you like this? I think that's fine. Probably. Yeah, I think that was fixed. Oh, annoying. I should ask my director of football if he knows any good left-sided centre-backs. Because I could use a better one, even if Staugård was man of the match last game. He's not brilliant. He's not brilliant. Preseason report. I probably want to see how they are in attack, or prepare for that, because, well, we probably want to keep a little bit of an eye on them. Kind of seems like I'm lagging a little bit. I'd rather not have that. These seem like changes I don't want to do. Not really sure why they are happening or being suggested. Okay, let's see. Can we see what tactics they are most likely going to use? A 4-3-3. Probably gonna stick with the formation we've been using. And then basically see what we see. Clear subs. How badly was he injured? He wasn't injured at all. Okay, that's good. Maximum 3 over 23 players. How many do we have? 1, 2. Menke counts as well. Damn it. So we can't be starting J.League unless we want to basically take out our best midfielder, our starting centre back, or my best goalkeeper, or the only goalkeeper that actually can play goalkeeper. I guess we'll have to take out Menke then. Can I please not have the under-19s team showing in my squad? That would be brilliant, actually. Squad. Yeah, so like they're not in my team. Why do I have to see all the under-19s players as well? Especially if they're not eligible. Because they're too young. Why are they here? Game police. I hope they disappear. I hope they disappear so I don't have to constantly scroll through the entire under-19s team. Offers made for Marie. Has he been okay? So he keeps negotiating them or accepting them, I guess. So that's something. It's something. May as well get some stretches in, I say, as the game moves on. Of course, just because I stood up. Maybe next time. Oh, nice. New 5-year deal for Ben White. That's what we like to see. Get in. Okay, let's see, what news do we have? More loan offers for Max Marie. Düring has gone. That's not brilliant, because he's one of the few left-sided players in the or at the club at all. Yeah, we're gonna have to hope that Lee Guangin can play there soon. He has actually gone to he's gone to makeshift, so maybe he can cover there. Hopefully we won't lose Turchan as well. So we lose Jonas Turchan, we are not just light on left-sided players, we are pretty much out. But let's see if we can't Not that one. Suggest transfer targets. Let's see if we can't find... do you have any central defenders you think we should sign? Right-footed, right-footed, right only. Do you have any information on them? He can't tackle. Gallego. He's probably heading to Paderborn. He can't pass the ball. Decent jumping for his height. And then we have a... Is he a Lithuanian? Nice. Who can pass the ball. Where is he headed to? I would like to see a little bit more rather than just bringing someone in randomly. Let's see. Adrian is here. He's way too short. Nah. Left-footed player? Tony Bastin? Wait, what? I can't... Really? I can't sign players. Only even on loan. Huh. I can shortlist them. That's not very useful. Can I add his transfer target? Was he removed from the transfer target? I think he was, because he's gone now. Oh well. Might not work well with as a second team. Let's have a tactical meeting. Make changes. Take out our best centre back. So move him out to the side. No. Why would I take out my literal key player to play a youth player? Yeah, nah. Press when the ball is played to Paschke. Maybe, but I want to be positive. Have more defensive duties. Nah. Nah. We could probably trigger press when the ball is played to Paschke. Team selection. Let's see. We need. I still have the entire under-19s team. That is incredibly unhelpful. Begin to say. Then we want someone who can play out wide. So Kretschmer. Let's start with Rinal, Frese, Da Silva Moreira. How many do I have? 9, right? 9. Let's also start Agbaje and have Marie will be on the bench. Let's bring probably should bring my actual preferred starting centre back over Frese. Let's bring Kankowski from Knebel. How many do you have left? 3. Probably one that can play many positions like Merke. Let's bring Max Marie and John Posselt. And then we'll see if we can't get a result. Because after all, the entire point. They're lacking my sharpness. Well, there's not much I can do about that now, is it? Da Silva Moreira can have R2. Lindell can have R3. Jovanovic can have the 16. Menke will have the 15. Jensey can have the 13. Marie the 20. And Merke will have the 26. Perfect. Submit. Let's go. See if we can't get a result against Hamburg. Starting the season with a... Did I see a Hildebrandt on the bench for them? Or playing for them? Is he still active? Timo Hildebrandt? Surely not. Go there and play for the fans. All... there's more than I thought. I have to check if they had one. A Hildebrandt. Ah, different one. Oh, we actually conceded on offside play while I wasn't looking. Oops. I was too busy thinking about other things. Not a lot happening. Or, well, nothing exciting. We'll see. Oh no, don't parry it. Please grab it. Phew. No more dots. No more dots. If I don't give the game all of my CPU cores, the 2D flickers. So I can't have that because the game can't run on all cores, because if it does, then it lags something severe. Like it lags the stream. So I have to make the choice. Do I want the game to lag, or do I want the dots? So yeah, it's a shame. I did like the 2D, at least for analysis purposes. We have had 0 shots in this first half, but that's not good. We have had more of the ball. We're in a position to we deserve to be, and the numbers prove that. Show me something better in the second half. Yeah, let's point the finger and show me something better. Everyone's fired up. That's what we like to see. Perfect. Come on. Let's go. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Hopefully we'll have some actual highlights in this second half. There we go, and please pass the ball. I think Günther's faking an injury. He was fouled off the ball. Yeah, sillies. Agbaji is not playing great. Well, no one's really playing great. Yeah, probably gonna take Agbaji off because he's not playing well. He's not playing well. Let's throw Max Marie back in. Günther's also not playing well. Let's have Da Silva Moreira in. Let's pump the fists. Make an impact. Confirm. Go. Do it. Impact the game. Nervous and debut. Yeah, well, sometime have to be your debut, doesn't it? We're gonna make some more changes because we are not really doing much at all. So, Menke will come on for up. Really, I have to take off the guy first. I can't. Okay, there we go. Menke can come on for up. Ulrich coming off. And then we'll save the last one. I trust you to make the difference. Please make the difference. Not in this way. Not in this way. Don't make the difference in this way. No, no, no. When their player went over, I thought he's going to give a penalty, isn't he? But he didn't, which is nice. Oh, well, that's less nice. That is less nice. Let's go more attacking and see if we can't push up more. Put a little bit more pressure on them because we haven't really done that. How we had a shot? We have one shot. We're gonna make our last change as well. As we get a highlight, we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. No? The highlight went away? The highlight went away, okay. Awesome. What do? We might bring off... Who could we put on? Von Knebel? But why? Yeah, I don't really know who would be... Let's bring Von Knebel on for Jovanovic. Oh, is he too old as well? Ah, bloody geezers. I have too many old players. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, I can't really do much then. Like, unless I take out my second best player. A guy I've already put on, or my goalkeeper. Yeah, we don't really have much in terms of substitutes. So let's demand some more for the placebo. Anxious, okay. We're not really creating much. Okay, but now we will. From a semi-long throw. Oh! That was a good shot too. Ah, it's close. That was a shame. Come on though. Come on though. Score for corner. And forward. Go Jovanovic. Go No, don't go wide. Go forward. You had the channel. Come on. Oh, I had the entire channel to run into and he ran towards the opponent instead. Oh, you... Scott Banks is struggling. Well, the game is over. And you didn't win us the game, Scott Banks. So you are not allowed to get up. We'll leave you at the stadium. Yeah, with this... we did not play well in this game. I wonder how much of that was down to... well, us not being very good. And how much of that is Hamburg being just better than us. Do I like the 3-5-2 formation? Yeah. I mean, it can... like any formation, like it's... it can be useful. Can be very nice. I do have one a 3-5-2 set up already to change into. But I haven't used it yet so far. I might though, if we come up against a back 5. I'm not very happy, we made far too easy and we're left disappointed. Let's point the finger and say that. At least we're... oh great, we're last in the table. I cannot believe this, we're already last. We're done, the season is over. Worst ever. Really? After the first game of the league, literally no one else has played yet. Oh, Hamburg go top. Yeah, well, they had to, didn't they? Even if we had drawn, they would have gone top. Because of, well, alphabetical order. Really? Press conferences in the 4th tier? Okay. What start you must have had in mind? We played quite well. No, we didn't. Yeah, players are really feeling it. What are your thoughts on Tom Sanne's performance? Well, he was alright, I suppose. Dacido Moreira has become our youngest player ever. I'm pleased for him. Yeah, that wasn't the start I would have wanted. Losing to our local rivals in my first competitive match. Let's see. I don't think it's actually done anything, but really, I am acquainted with a bunch of players. That's interesting. Oh well. This formation is okay. Really? Which are these? Okay, this formation is terrible. Our defenders struggle with this formation. Well, they shouldn't. Shocking. Rude. Rude. Our formation is fine. It's fine. Who was the previous one? Was Damian Bankovsky, who is no longer available. When was that? I would have liked to have seen that. Made an offer for the Boston. What offer did you make? Cannot afford loan. Really? We cannot afford the loan. I mean, I guess that's fair. We are overspending our wage budget by about, 100%. That's not my problem. I'm just a second team manager. I don't have to deal with that. I don't have to think about it. It's not my money. Oh yeah, I should have checked where Hamburg was supposed to be, where they are predicted to end up. If they are predicted to win the league, then I guess that's fine that we... well, it's not fine to lose against our local rivals. But, I guess it makes more sense if they are predicted to win and we are predicted somewhere mid-table. I'm now playing in the Vanarama National League. Nice. What team are you playing as? No longer last. Nice. Yeah, so they are basically even with Hannover to win. I guess that makes sense then that we're predicted 8th. Huh. Oh look, a left-sided centre-back that we've left. That has left the team to play in Luxembourg, of all places. Oh hey, and look, a left back. Awesome. Awesome. I really would like to filter out the under-19s team instead of having them constantly be on here. That's really annoying. Like especially players that I'm not even allowed to play because they're under 16. Or did they? There were a few. Have they all turned 16 or did they disappear? Ah. They disappeared. Okay, good. At least that's something. I don't have to see the under 16 players that I'm not allowed to play anyway. Oh well. Merk is off. To Emden. Why is he on? Okay, good. At least we're not paying for his wages while he's playing for a different team. Are we doing that with the Düring? Okay, so we are paying part of his wage in a position. Why did you? I would much rather he played as a wing back because that's where I would use him. So I would like him to be good there when he returns. See if we can't have some of our players that need some game sharpness get some minutes. Let's see. Maybe we'll get Chendrze to get some game time, maybe. Maybe. Kauschke can probably use some minutes. I mean, Kankowski as well. Clausen. Let's give them some 45s. Jessen as well. Winter. Rinal needs some game time too. And Kretschmer. And we'll leave it at that. Loan offer for Dahaba. Okay. Not his full wages for some reason. We want to do more strength training. Yeah, well, we're not doing strength training apparently. Maybe later. Yeah, well, tomorrow actually we're doing some strength training. I'm sure you will be delighted to hear. I might actually need to go in and hire at least one physio, because it appears that my director of football is not going to do any of it, even though that's his job, because apparently he can't. I mean, he can't sign anyone, so he's just accepting loan offers at the moment. Okay, now I have a long one. Let's see if I can get some stretches in before it starts loading again. Well, it's taking its sweet time, isn't it? I'm wondering if I maybe I'm loading a little bit too many leagues on full detail. Might be that my CPU is not too or not good enough, really. So I'm making it cry at the moment. Oh yeah, it's crying. Well, at one point or another we will move forward in time. Might have to remove some of the detail, because I think that's probably where I'm struggling a little bit. We'll see when we finish here, because we are loading a lot of detail for the lower leagues in Germany as well. could probably skip doing that. And just have the tier we're on and up. Oh yeah. Eventually we'll get somewhere. Dear, oh dear. I believe in you, CPU. I believe. I believe. You can do it. At this rate, I could have probably walked to St. Pauli myself, had a hot dog and come back. What is this? Come on, speed up. This will probably work a lot better when we get to a higher level, so we don't have to load so many leagues in. Not that much detail to process, especially on Saturdays. It's not been this bad up until now, which I'm assuming is down to well, not a lot of games being played. It's been mostly friendlies, but now I'm thinking that a lot of leagues have started. So Saturdays and most likely Sundays are going to be really chunky. So yeah, well, I'll have a look at the level of detail and probably remove some of it. We probably don't need to be this detailed, especially since OBS is complaining as well, which isn't necessary either. So if we can do a little bit of browsing, see. Yeah, we probably don't need all of these. Let's go with none. Can I mark several? No. We don't need the local cups, especially since I'm not playing in any of them. So the Pokals we will stop checking, and we'll keep the DFB Pokal, of course, because that's one as a senior. That's the big one. But we can at least get rid of some of the details. We keep the DFB Pokal. No, I didn't want these. I didn't add anything else. No, good. And we'll remove all of these as well. Don't need the Verbandesliga and the Landesliga. Yeah, that's a lot of leagues. Jeez. Should have seen that one coming. The big lags. Ah. Oh well, at least we got rid of these early on. Do we get rid of the Oberli as well? Hessia. I think these might be Oberliga. We'll leave Oberliga in for now, and well, if it's still ridiculously slow, we'll just have to knock that one down as well. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, at least it finished. Ah, nice. So more teams lost bigger than we did. Wait, didn't we just loan a guy out to this team? We loan him out to the same damned division. That's annoying. Could have used him. But no. No. This is why I can't have nice things. See? Memorable match. Because Havelse won. Old. VfB Oldenburg. It's an old team. It's a team for me. Yeah. Stick with the training. I did set it up after all, so I wouldn't have to think about it. I should also... Are we playing in any cups? Huh. If not, I should be able to set up all of the training right now. How long did we have the training set up for? 2 more weeks? Yeah. Let's set up for August as well. And then we'll see. I'm not sure if we are playing in any cups. I don't think so, because we only have Regionalliga Nord listed. So we might not have any cups. Would be a bit strange, to be honest, to not have any to not have any kind of cups, to be honest. Yeah, let's make Sven Mende the captain, and let's not make von Knebel the assistant or vice captain. Was he currently on Tochan? Does it say? No. I'll have to check through here. What is he currently on? Because I did set everyone up. He's on developing weaker foot, so he's gonna do that. Move on. Up is not benefiting of individual strength training. Well, they need to train strength training. They don't need a reduced workload, they need to get stronger. Or struck for free ticket takers. But it's maybe the best or bad bunch. Yeah, well. Robert and Kankowski should be training their weaker feet. Maybe? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. Transfer list. Shella? No. Transfer list. Mende. His wage is really high. Really high? Really? Are you kidding me? He's not even the highest earner in the team. Like, he has half the wages of Shella. His salary doesn't match. Wang should be placed on the transfer list. As his salary doesn't match his ability, we should consider his future at the club. We have no left-sided players, dude. I don't care about the wage bill. If we have to pay 750 quid a week
to have literally a player that can play on the left side. Might want to address the volume of quickness training work to stop von Knebel becoming even more dissatisfied. So he wants more strength training, but does he want less quickness training? What do you want? Game, tell me. Luca Frese has had some general character positive effects. Fine, we should send Staugård on an intensive course. Really? So we want to spend 11k on a guy learning German. I mean, he can learn just like I'm learning. He can take his time. Also, we can communicate in literally any other language. For now. Okay. Megapack should be sent on a course. That's your job, not mine. You goose. In the meeting. Okay, and then the captains. Ulbricht will be our vice captain. Where is he? Isn't interested in being captain again. Oh, okay. I guess it'll be von Knebel then. Yep. Okay. Well. I'm assuming that Ulbricht is gonna be pissy now. Let's see. Wants to do more strength training. He hasn't reacted to being stripped of the armband yet. Let's continue. Let's continue. We got double Serie A, but no. Why did I say that as if it was in German? Serie A. And no Bundesliga. Right, very useful. And nothing has happened, so I don't know why I'm looking at that page. As of yet. Yeah, right. I should check also for more players that might need to be sent out on loan. If we can't, I can't send the bear out. Kolkata I would like to get out. So let's see if we can't. Where is it? Here we go. Transfers at development. Let's see if we can't get Kolvenbach out on loan. I may as well remove players who are not at club, because I don't need to see players who are not here. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bother to try and get players in and out if I am not allowed to do it myself. Are there a bunch of Wednesday games now? What is this? Come on. Get on with it, game. Tahaba is going to Groß Asbach. Which level is this? Wrong one. Structure. So the Oberliga. At least he's going down steps to get more game time, hopefully. So just loaning someone out in the literal same division as us. Max Marie is out. Yeah. I really wish I would stop having the under-19s team in my squad view. It's very unhelpful. And Sloan, I feel like we probably should be the stronger team. Yeah, so we are tipped to be ahead of them by a lot. So let's see if we can't impose ourselves on them. It is still taking its sweet time. I mean, my PC isn't the best, so that probably doesn't help. Yeah. It does seem to be lagging a bit as well, this stream. Okay, we're getting there. Mank, really? Possesses a fair amount of pace. Yeah, but he can't do anything else, and he's definitely not an attacking player. Come on. Come on. Oh no, please don't loan him out. Please don't do it. He's my starter. Are we gonna actually lose every single player we have because we are overspending our on our wages? That doesn't, like, it doesn't matter. We have 9k we can spend. I can't even check properly because we have all of the youth players in. They're not counted, are they? No. But like, yeah, the 5k of Scott Banks, like, it says St. Pauli, not St. Pauli 2. I mean, yeah, like there's J. Archard. He's an under-19s player. What is he on? Yeah, so there's a bunch of under 19s players that are in here earning a bunch of money. They might count. I'm not particularly keen on doing the calculations myself, though. At least not right now, but we're currently spending 17k, it says. I think that is actually including the under 19s players. So we might actually lose our starting, our captain. I mean, if he goes to Lübeck, they're division above, so that would make sense, I guess, for him. But if you're gonna, like, don't loan him out. If they're loaning him, are they gonna be? They're not even gonna pay his entire their entire wages and small amounts of monthly fees. So why on earth would we loan them out? Sandhausen is also in the 3rd division. Yeah, we might actually be completely out of left-sided players. And we might lose our newly appointed captain. On loan, to be safe. Yeah, that would be bad. And all because we probably are overpaying on our wages because of the under 19s. Okay, and there's the vice captain. Yeah, that's not brilliant. Tactical meetings. Swap everyone. No, thank you. I'm good. Let's see then. Squad. We can't play Günther because he's... Oh, great. Both my wingbacks have been called up to play for the first team. Really? Oh, bother. At least I'm allowed to have my backup right wing back. And I guess Lee Wang In is going to have to play wing back in this one. This is not brilliant. Can Oguazo actually play wing back? Probably. He'll do. Who else do we bring? Surely not made available for the under 19s now. Ooh. Baraza Adam is almost back. Yay! Yay! Yeah, I don't know who to bring. Let's bring Kauschke. We're running out of players that I would like to play. And Charles, I guess. Unless we bring in Bodje. I don't know why he's not playing for the under 19s. Is Hense playing instead? Just check. He's played twice, and then Bodje's only come off the bench for me, so no. Oh yeah, this this might get really difficult really quickly because we can't really sign players. So we might just be stuck with under 19 players for the rest of the season if we're losing our now current starting left wing back and the starting defensive midfielder and captain and our backup shadow striker. We might be in trouble. Hehehehe. Like a mash sharpness. Yeah, well, I don't have any other players, do I? 21 Charles can have the 23. Okay. Go to match. Interesting that I didn't have to like register anyone. I think you're actually supposed to. And they are also playing a back 3, I think. Let's pump our fist. Let's go. No, they're playing a 4-4-2? 4-2-4? 4-2-3-1, okay. That means that our... Oh. I thought he just shafted it out of play. At least it took a deflection. Otherwise it would have been a little bit embarrassing. Cross it. Okay, please score. Okay. Yeah, it wasn't the best. That wasn't the best shot, was it? Then again, that's like his first touch of football this season. Maybe he wasn't supposed to score an absolute worldie from outside the penalty area on a volley. Who knows? And okay. Oh. Oh. We're apparently getting shots off at least, which is more than we can say for could say for the last game. But yeah, I'm not sure we're. Doesn't seem like we're creating great chances. It would be beneficial to play the only left-sided player we have in a more familiar position. Yeah. It would be brilliant if I could actually have my wingbacks instead of the first team taking them. It would also be great if I could not have them be loaned out. Thank you very much. But I guess that's part of the charm of this type of save, where you don't have control over the transfers. Okay. Okay, thank you. So now we're having a fair few highlights, but we're not really seeing any excitement. Ooh. Oh. I can't believe that Staugård is the one that's creating chances for us, though. The centre back who cannot play with the ball at his feet. Yeah, I'm not. Let's yeah, I don't like what I saw. Play better. Play better. And you better not concede early, because I specifically ask you to play better. Conceding early is not playing better. And yeah, there we go. Okay. That's something. Except for the shot was terrible. That's terrible. Will give a little encourage. There we go. And the happiness leads to a goal immediately, right? That's how it works. Mm. Okay, good. Gather. I'm wondering a little bit because I was thinking earlier about, you know, are we, apart from giving the ball away in stupid areas, are we maybe asking our players in the 4th division to do a little bit too much? Like we're giving them basically full freedom, like come up with the solution. Is that a little bit too much to ask for them? Like I was thinking about that for a bit, but there's a possibility that we are. But again, we are supposed to be developing players for the first team. Yeah, Lee Wang is playing like absolute cheeks, but we have no one else. Where's Kretschmer? Why is he not on the bench? Oh well. That's not great. Yeah, we don't really have much. I don't have many options. Maybe I'll wait. He's not been doing a lot. Let's bring Posselt on. Yeah, I don't really have much. I don't really have many options. Let's bring Menke on as well, or do we do that? Maybe I might want to bring in Van Knebel at some point. And if I want to do that, I can't put in another over 23 player. This fiddling. I'm not sure I want to throw in Javaus to try and our budget can have a little bit more time. I can't really take out Lee Guang in because I have no one else to play there. Let's move Scott Banks over there. He can give it a go, and then we'll have Von Knebel come on for Lee Guang in. I try to make the difference. Good luck. Let's also move up to attacking and immediately score a goal off corner, right? Oh, nope. Okay. And yeah, I would rather not have two losses immediately of the first 2 games. We're gonna make some more changes. Akbadji's not been playing very well at all. Let's bring Kauske on. And maybe Da Silva Moreira, he's not been playing very well either. Let's just go with Ogwazu. It can't get worse. Let's pump the fist and make a difference. I believe. I believe. Because if I don't, who will? Come on, come on, come on, come on, please. It looked fine in preseason. And now here we are. 2 games into the league season and we have lost 2 games 1-0. Please don't concede. It's probably just the end of game highlight, but yeah, I'm assuming they had just held on to the ball. Yeah, it wasn't brilliant. No, it's not brilliant. Starting off with 2 losses against, well, one team that's pretty good and one that we should be beating. It's points and fingers. Should have won that match. We should have. Not because of the chances we created, but because we're a better team. Oh, shocking. Yeah, it was not great. It was not great. But us losing our starting players is not talkative manager. How dare you? His flexibility gives us options. Yeah. Well, that was not a great start to the season. We're not last, which is a plus, I guess. But yeah, I would have rather been pushing more towards promotion rather than relegation playoffs. Yeah. So I would like us to do a little bit better. But yeah, we are still learning our tactics. Or our tactic familiarity. We're not great yet. But we are kind of sort of getting there. I would like to start winning games though. That would be great. I might be overcomplicating things by asking the team to do too much on their own. Like, we're not a great team. We don't have great players. So asking them to come up with solutions on their own might not be the best course of action. But I don't really have many other courses of action as is. So yeah. Well, I do, but I do have my own tactical principles that I want to follow still. So don't wanna I don't wanna over structure. I have too much structure in our in the team. But yeah, we'll have to keep an eye on how we do, because as of right now, yeah, we can't keep losing. What's it, 34 game season, right? Yeah. We need to start picking up some points at least. But we'll start doing that, hopefully, tomorrow. We'll continue.